Well, it's been a very long time between videos, and I for one am glad to be back creating content that keeps you guys up at night. With so many ghost videos on YouTube, I thought it would be very entertaining to show you some of the most viewed paranormal footage ever caught on camera. Now, whether or not the videos you're about to see are credible, well, this is for you to decide, and feel free to offer your opinion and leave a comment. So sit back and try to relax as we count down the top 10 most viewed paranormal videos on YouTube. Traditionally, ghostly apparitions have always appeared luminescent and often pale in colour, but the ghost you're about to see at this gas station is anything but traditional.
At the Marathon Gas at the corner of State and Pleasant Valley in Parma, something is causing jaws to drop. An eerie, luminous blue, ghostly image caught on surveillance video last Sunday. Station owner Amid Abu Zaharia had to do a double take.
I watched it for half an hour, and then actually I see it move. That's really I got freaked out.
Think that's freaky? Watch this. The image sits there for half an hour, then flies off. Now, watch this. The ghost on the car windshield, then floats away. Whatever this is has dozens of people coming over to check out the camera to see what in the world this possibly could be. While no one knows for sure, everyone seems to have an idea. Oh, a bag.
It looks like a fancy bag to me.
Angels. There's an angel here.
This is like an old Indian reservation from what I understand, and I've lived here for 30-some years. So.
Whatever it is, it's turned non-believers into believers.
But I remember my uncle used to tell me that once in a while he was hearing things like that.
Too bad it's not the ghost of cheap gas prices. Those are also gone with the wind. In Parma, Lena by 19 Action News.
Whatever this floating blue cloud might be, it most certainly isn't like any ghost footage I've seen before. If you don't believe this to be of a paranormal nature, I would love to know what you think this is. The next video on our list is once again security footage, which in my opinion seems to defy the laws of physics, and I for one can't even begin to explain it. I'm pretty sure that after watching this, walking down an empty hallway will never be the same again. We see a man casually strolling down a hallway when suddenly he is pushed to the ground by some shadowy figure and dragged across the floor before managing to escape. The man in this video genuinely looks freaked out and in distress, so once again, if it is fake, give this man an Academy Award, because those acting lessons have definitely paid off. The footage you're about to see was taken by a CCTV camera in 2017 at the Deer Park Christian Brothers School in Ireland. Now, to save you some time, I've sped up the parts of the video where nothing is happening, so you're welcome. At the beginning of this video, it's obvious that something heavy has fallen to the ground, rattling the camera in the process. Shortly after that, what looks to be a very mischievous poltergeist picks up a chair, raises it off the ground, and then abruptly drops it. This is then followed by a backpack thrown off the lockers, and shortly after that, a poster is violently ripped off the wall. The finale is a chair being dragged from one wall to another. Now, when I look at footage like this, I tend to view it from a very skeptical perspective, and I try to figure out how I would go about pulling this off as a prank. But upon closer examination, if this was an elaborate prank, many of the things happening here would be difficult to execute. For example, look at how perfectly the chair lands even though it's dropping from a significant height. Then you have a backpack landing perfectly in an upright position right next to a waste bin. The poster is literally ripped off the wall, and if you think it's done by attaching a string and having someone pulling on it, I encourage you to try this at home and see if you can get the same result. And finally, the chair drag across the floor from one side of the wall to the other is done in a perfectly straight line. So if there was a string attached to the leg and someone was pulling it across the floor, how did they manage to stop it from veering off to the left or the right? This is my take on it, but let me know if you have an explanation for this video. I'm not entirely convinced that the next video is real, but I, like many others, really want to believe that superheroes do exist. I would love to know what you think of this clip. We see what looks like a little girl crossing the street, and the first car slows down and lets her pass. But the girl can't see the second vehicle approaching, nor does the driver see the girl. In a split second, a shadow figure swoops in from behind and transports the girl to the other side of the road. Once again, if you're a special effects expert and believe this to be fake, then I would love to know your opinion on how this was put together. The star of this next clip is none other than man's best friend, who is always more credible when reacting to an entity from another realm. The reaction of the dog you're about to see looks genuine and would be very difficult to stage, so let's have a look. It's clear that whatever the dogs have seen in the distance has spooked them enough to take off running, and if this is just clever editing, then why would they be running away from a normal person? I can't say I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, but it would be cool to climb up buildings with a minimal amount of effort. Not sure what is going on in this next video, but I would love to know how this person is managing to do what you're about to see. Have a look. Now, some of you might think she's possessed by the devil or taken some exotic substance and having the trip of a lifetime. But whatever is going on with this person is miraculous nevertheless. I have no idea about the original source of this footage, but I would have to say it is by far the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Have a look at this. I mean, what on earth are we looking at here? Is this some exotic animal we're not aware of, or maybe one of Satan's little helpers? Whatever this thing is, it definitely doesn't look like something that can easily be faked. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on what this creature might be. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, give it the old thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Now, before I go, I have recently handed in my resignation, and as of 2023, I plan on creating way more content than I have in recent years. I'm also considering doing some paranormal investigating videos and would love to know if this is something you would like to see on my channel. Keep in mind that if I do decide to go down this route, I will do my best to create high quality content that will keep you entertained. Please click on the poll above and just give me a simple yes or no answer. Until next time, take care and be good to one another.